Hi guys, Karen here again. This layout, I've had a bit of a head start on this one because I started doing it at my club the other day. We were so busy chatting and eating mince pies, I didn't really get very far. I managed to back my photos, as you can see, with those two pieces of paper. One is from the one with the letters is from Sweater Weather, and the other one was from the Falala paper, the back of it. And then these two papers are both from one of them is Pinkfresh Studio, which is the beautiful floral one called January Blossoms, and the tree one is Sweater Weather. Oh no, got it the wrong way around. The trees are from Pinkfresh Studio, Festive Trees, and the flowers are from Sweater Weather, called January Blossoms. So I cut these to size, but I didn't actually stick anything down, as you can see. And my backing paper, that sort of blue fakey paper, which I thought went really well, particularly with this tree paper, but actually that is also from Sweater Weather, and that's just called Brr, which is quite hard to say. But so I stuck that down as just a vertical piece, and then I've done another piece to go cut across it. It is a style that I use quite often, just laying up papers almost in a sort of L shape. Just thought they all went beautifully together, and I've just loved that floral paper. So that was my main background, but it is quite busy, so I felt I needed to put something extra behind the larger photograph so it would stand out a bit, because against the floral it looked a little bit lost. So that's actually, as you can see, the other side of the piece that I'd cut off, cut into a banner, and I've used that to back the 4x6 or the slightly larger photo of the group of us. This is a walk we took on Boxing Day. Every year we go for a walk on Boxing Day. It's a family tradition. Get out after all the food of the day before on Christmas Day. We get out and try and walk it off a bit. So this is a Boxing Day morning where you all pop out for a nice walk and get ourselves ready for another big lunch when we get back. I'm just popping that up on a bit of foam just to lift it a little from the background. And these are my, I took a photo of the two girls, as I often like to do. So my eldest at the top and my younger one, Hannah, underneath. They were nice pictures of the girls. They do enjoy their Boxing Day traditions as well as the Christmas Day traditions. Boxing Day has become very much set in tradition as well for us. This was in 2013, so it's 4 years ago now. Whoop. Yep, just sticking this one down as well. So that's the main bones of the layout, pretty much there, with all the beautiful papers that were in the November Hip Kit. And now I've got these from Falala, as you can see. They're like origami snowflakes, is why I call them. They didn't come in the kit, or at least they didn't come in. I don't think they were in the embellishment kit, which I didn't get. So I'm going to use those in a moment, but I seem to have put them aside for the moment just to do my title. Now these red, they are glittery, these red letters, but they're really, really old. And as you can see, as I've pulling them off, they're sort of falling apart a little bit. At least the B just came apart. But it was the only one I had, so I thought, well, I'm going to stick with it, and I will use a bit of glue and make it work. So I'm using. So these are. I don't know how long I've had these stickers. Years and years. No idea where they come from. So I'm going to use them for the word boxing. The Boxing Day over here is the day after Christmas Day, as I'm sure you've gathered. And then I'm going to use another set of red glittery stickers for the rest of my title. I didn't have enough left to do any more with that set. These are called Reindeer. So they're another Christmas alpha, Christmas sticker. And they're more of a chipboard, a glittered chipboard. And I picked out these silver glittery foam ones to do the word walk, which in the end they don't really work for me, but I'm going to try them out to start with. I think I have more trouble trying to work out where this title is going to go than the rest of the layout, really. So I'm starting it off. It doesn't seem to fit up the top there, so I'm going to put it there for now. And just sometimes I just leave it sitting there on its bit of wax paper just to see how it looks while I get on with a few other things. And now I'm cutting out, doing the year, and I didn't have any ones left, so I've cut up one of the brackets to make the one in 2013. So find that in different places as well. Faffing about trying to find how it will work together. I think it's the word walk, it just doesn't work. Everything else is in red, and walk just doesn't seem to go with it, but it doesn't fit there because it's just, there's not really room, because it's quite a tall, narrow font. So in the end, I'm going to give up on the silver walk and use the same red letters, but I'm still thinking about it. Nope. It's finally, I've given in, and I'm going to change it to the red glittery reindeer font, and then it'll all fit in, because it's slightly narrower, or not as tall as the silver. And I think in the end, having it all in red works better. Picks out all the red in the photos as well. Yeah, I think that happy with the way that's fitting in now. And now they're going to stick them down. I'm going to have to stick down all the letters with my glue. So I'm not going to make you watch me stick them all down, just the first couple. Right, I'm messing about trying to put them in the right place, and stuck one down and ending up, anyway, they're all stuck down now apart from the 2013. And I'm going to stick those down now as well. And all the time I'm thinking this is not going to need an awful lot of embellishment. It's quite a busy layout already with all the pattern papers and the rather large title. So I've got these snowflakes from Falala. I'm going to put 3 of those in 3 separate places. And I think they look great. I really like those, the way they just finish off those corners there. And then I'm going to have a play around with some ephemera, see what I can fit in. And that strip of that word sticker says favourite Christmas traditions, so that's really fitting. And I'm looking on the Pinkfresh Studio label stickers, and I've got that says family, so it's actually the Boxing Day family walk, which is appropriate. And one more I'm going to pop in with under the photo there, which said filled with hope. It doesn't really mean anything. I just thought the colour went with what was went with the photo. And I suppose we're thinking of the filled with hope for the new year as well. Bit fanciful. This is the puffy stickers that come from Pinkfresh, and I'm picked up a couple of trees. There's little Christmas trees that I'm popping on there. So, and that little green one's got a bird on the top. That's really cute, and I just like that in that corner there. My choice of ephemera is usually fairly eclectic. I kind of think, yeah, that looks nice. I don't really follow any rules or the rules of thirds or whatever it is. A lot of people seem to follow. I'm inclined to be, yeah, I like that. I'm going to plonk it there, and that if it looks good to me, then that's where it goes. And I like this little polar bear. This is the Hip Kit exclusive ephemera. I've put the 2 last year's and this year's in a box together, and I'm just going through picking out a few bits that I might use, playing around with them. Quite a few of them don't make it onto the layout, but I'm just putting them in place, seeing what I can, what works for me and what doesn't. And I rather like that polar bear because he just fits there because he's quite sort of slim, a slim polar bear, and he's got a really cheeky face like my daughter. So I thought I'd put that in there. I like that one. And I'm just finding some little cute things, putting on, seeing if I like them. Little penguin. My oldest daughter loves penguins, so that felt appropriate to pop that in there. And a lot of these bits that I'm putting at the top there, they're not going to stay there. Just trying things out, putting them on, taking them off. Another word, happy. It looks okay, but it didn't stay. It's gone. So now I've taken them all off again, and I'm going to start sticking some of them down. I found these. I had bought a little pack of Elle's Studio wood veneer, and there were a couple of little Christmas trees, so I've put those there with the little die cut. So I'm going to put one on that side with the penguin, and there'll be one on the other side with the polar bear. Except when I laid them down before, when I was trying them out, I'd put them the other way round, and I will notice that in a minute, that I've actually got them the wrong way round. So I thought I'd use the little enamel dots just to put a little bit of interest on the trees. Now I'm popping in my polar bear, and it's about now I'm going to realise that I put the wrong tree on the wrong photo. So yeah, that tree goes there because it was a bit slimmer and it fitted a bit better with the polar bear. And then this one, just a little fatter, and it worked better there with the little penguin. So another enamel dot now that there's more showing of that Christmas tree at the bottom. I'll stick my penguin down first, and then I'll put another little enamel dot on the tree. And on the top tree, we're going to have some dark blue ones. So we've got the minty green ones at the bottom and the dark blue ones at the top on the top tree. And that's it. I think I'm just about done. So thank you for joining me. Please subscribe if you like this video, and join me again soon. Bye.